Yeah, this is the crypto EO. We're going to be forming an internal working group to make to make America the world capital in crypto under your leadership.
Which is really going up, right?
Absolutely.
All right, David, that's for you.
Thanks, sir.
What's going on, bull runners? Welcome back to the channel. Imagine waking up tomorrow in a world where the financial landscape is forever changed, where the power of Bitcoin is under siege and the future of crypto hangs in the balance. Are we on the brink of a digital currency revolution or on the edge of a colossal collapse? Stay with me as we unravel the mysteries and expose the truths that could reshape your financial future. First, we're going to be diving into the controversy swirling around Ripple's CEO Brad Garlinghouse. Accusations have surfaced branding Ripple as the dark horse in the race against Bitcoin. Critics are arguing that Ripple has been lobbying to undermine Bitcoin, especially in the wake of proposed strategic Bitcoin reserve. But here's the twist. Garlinghouse has come out swinging, clarifying that Ripple isn't against Bitcoin, but rather advocates for a multi-token reserve. And you definitely need to brace yourselves for a seismic shift in the policy because President Trump has just signed an executive order establishing a crypto working group while explicitly prohibiting central bank digital currencies, CBDCs. This move is going to aim to safeguard individual privacy and prevent government overreach in the digital financial space. And we're going to be jumping into BlackRock. The CEO has thrown down the gauntlet, urging the SEC to rapidly approve the tokenization of traditional financial instruments like bonds and stocks. This push could herald a new era of everything from your retirement fund to your savings account could be on the blockchain. Time is of the essence for these developments and not waiting for anyone. Each moment could bring a shift that changes everything about how we invest, save, and spend. So here's the deal. If you stick with me till the end, I'm going to cover something special for you, a sneak peek into our exclusive crypto community, Altcoin Pro. And here's where you get insider knowledge, the community support, and the tools to navigate the turbulent waters. Don't miss out. Your future might just depend on it. So if you're like most people, you don't have the opportunity to spend hours a day in the crypto news like we do, welcome to the channel. We're glad to have you. Make sure you subscribe. And if you're feeling bullish about this current bull market, let me know by commenting 777 down below. We will be going into a deep dive on this. CEO of Ripple addresses accusations of lobbying against Bitcoin, and it did happen. Trump finally signs an executive order, and this one is with his working group prohibiting a CBDC. And also Larry Fink, BlackRock CEO, wants the SEC to rapidly approve tokenization of bonds, stocks. What does this mean for crypto? We will also be jumping over here to X to find out the breaking news that is happening in the crypto world today. But first, let's jump over here to CoinMarketCap and check out the overall health of the crypto market. First things first, we got a crypto market cap at 3.55 trillion. So it was kind of a lackluster day with the announcements and everything that was coming from Trump. He did sign an executive order for crypto. It was not for a Bitcoin strategic reserve. That is still potentially going to be happening in the future. But things are starting to swirl around in the news that it's not going to be a Bitcoin reserve, but rather a cryptocurrency reserve coming down the pipe. Fear and Greed Index is currently sitting at 61. Yesterday it was at 60. Last week was a 57. And last month's average for the Fear and Greed Index was 55. Even though we did kick it off in the beginning of the month, early December was all the way up in the 80s for Fear and Greed when we were experiencing that nice pump. Altcoin Season Index currently sitting at a 46. Last week it was at a 50. So nothing spectacular has been happening in the overall altcoin market so far. But with these new revelations coming out of the Trump campaign and the Trump presidency, will we finally see the move of a real, true, legit altcoin season? And remember, at the beginning of December, same thing here, same as the Fear and Greed Index getting up there because we had that pump early December. Altcoin Season Index got all the way up to an 87 last month. Take the ETF tracker here. We can see this week has been pretty decent start, but the volume has really started to significantly decline on the ETFs. 800 million for inflows for Bitcoin on the 20th, 248 million on the 21st, and the 22nd only $12 million. CoinMarketCap's top 5 trending coins right now. Bitcoin at number 1, 103,000. Dcoin up a 319%. Ethereum at 3,300. XRP currently sitting at $3.07. And XCN 2 cents. Top 5 coins by market cap. Bitcoin currently sitting over $2 trillion. Ethereum at 398 billion. XRP, all it needs to do is a little over a double to take over Ethereum at 176 billion. Tether at 138, and Solana wrapping it up at 121 billion. As we saw in the intro, Donald Trump did officially sign the executive order making America the world capital for crypto.
Yeah, this is the crypto EO. We're going to be forming an internal working group to make America the world capital in crypto under your leadership.
Which is really going up, right?
Absolutely.
All right, David, that's for you.
Thanks, sir.
As we take a look at Bitcoin here on the charts, we can see on the official day of his election, November 5th, we have pumped up from $68,000, reaching a new all-time high of $109,000. Bitcoin currently sitting at 103,000, and that is a 53% increase since Trump was elected. And as I've been talking about for a very long time, what you want to keep an eye on is the M2 money supply that really helps increase the price of Bitcoin. Marty Party here tweeted out US Money 2 M2 supply turning up, currently sitting at $21.54 trillion. And there has been a little bit of hate coming around XRP because of the Bitcoin Strategic Reserve. Bitcoin Pierre coming through on X saying the biggest obstacle for the Strategic Bitcoin Reserve is not the Fed, the Treasury, banks, or Elizabeth Warren. It's Ripple XRP. They're aggressively lobbying against the SBR by throwing around millions at politicians, desperately trying to derail it. They did the same thing attacking Bitcoin mining under Biden administration. Obviously, they want to protect their marketing narratives and push the CBDCs built on their platform. Brad Garlinghouse immediately responded to that. He says, unless you're choosing to ignore the core tenets of POTUS's campaign, which aggressively supports American companies and technologies, our efforts are actually increasing the likelihood of a crypto strategic reserve, which includes Bitcoin happening. And Pierre responded to that as well, saying, Brad, have you even actually bought XRP or just sold it? Yes, no. Don't need to know how much, but curious since you're asking the government to buy XRP. So let's jump into this headline. Ripple CEO addresses accusations of lobbying against Bitcoin. Garlinghouse claims that his company's efforts are actually increasing the likelihood of a strategic cryptocurrency reserve happening. Pierre Rochard, vice president of the mining giant Riot Platforms, has argued that Ripple is actually the biggest obstacle to the creation of the reserve. Garlinghouse's response suggests that Ripple is actually advocating for a multi-token reserve. This will not sit well with Bitcoin proponents, of course, who see the flagship cryptocurrency as a digital alternative to gold. That's the Bitcoin maxis. That's what they're always going to do, only supporting Bitcoin. But that's totally okay because we do know XRP could be part of this actual strategic reserve. In the meantime, CZ, the former Binance Exchange CEO, has said that a strategic Bitcoin reserve is pretty much confirmed. He says, crypto moving at crypto speed again, the cryptocurrency mogul has added. And this comes after Cynthia Loomis of Wyoming was picked to chair the Senate Subcommittee on Digital Assets. Loomis is obviously a longtime crypto proponent, introducing legislation aiming to create a 1 million unit Bitcoin reserve last year. Despite facing substantial criticism from crypto naysayers, the initiative has managed to gain significant traction. According to Polymarket bettors, there's a 48% chance that a strategic Bitcoin reserve actually gets created in the next 3 months. It has also been reported that working groups are currently working on setting up and evaluating the creation of a national cryptocurrency reserve that will include other tokens along with Bitcoin. So this is bullish news for XRP indeed, because there is legit talks that XRP will be included into this reserve, the cryptocurrency reserve, rather than just a Bitcoin reserve altogether.
Oh, if you want to learn how our team is finding these altcoins before they explode, we just launched Altcoin Pro University, where our research team gives you real-time altcoin picks with explosive potential for this bull run, along with 100+ expert curated classes crafted by industry experts to discover these gems yourself, on top of our live weekly calls every single week for in-depth crypto market analysis and daily updates. And that's just a fraction of what we offer inside of Altcoin Pro University through the link below. And although we make no guarantees because crypto is definitely risky, guys, this is only $97 a month or $970 a year. If you want to save $194, getting 2 months for free and unlock some exclusive bonuses through the link below. But I'm not going to talk all about that in this video because we have a lot to cover. Just go through the link in the description below, get in right now, watch the 26-minute video covering everything that Altcoin Pro University offers.
And also breaking today, Morgan Stanley CEO says that bank is working with regulators to offer cryptocurrency transactions. And in huge breaking news following along with that, the SEC has officially rescinded the SAB 121. And they just put out the Staff Accounting Bulletin 122 from the SEC. This bulletin rescinds the interpretive guidance, including the Section FF of Topic 5 in the Staff Accounting Bulletin series, entitled Accounting for Obligations Safeguard to Crypto Assets an Entity Holds for Its Platform. So what this means, with the cancellation of 121, which was the rule that stated banks were not allowed to custody crypto, the new SAB 122 will allow banks to officially custodian cryptocurrencies through banks. And in our second main headline, Trump signs executive order for crypto working group prohibiting a CBDC. Donald Trump just signed his first executive order potentially affecting crypto users and industry leaders, which many expected during his first days in office. In a televised address in the Oval Office on the 23rd, Trump appeared with his AI crypto czar David Sachs, who explained the executive order to the United States president. The order also prohibits the establishment, issuance, circulation, and use of a U.S. central bank digital currency, or CBDC, and asks the working group to study the potential creation and maintenance of a national crypto stockpile and regulatory frameworks for stablecoins. And when we're talking stablecoins, XRP fans, XRP Army, what do we know? RLUSD could be the stablecoin of the United States. It is unclear how much authority a U.S. president has in certain laws and policies under the executive orders. For example, on January 20th, Trump signed the executive order essentially revoking birthright citizenship under the 14th Amendment, an effort that was quickly blocked by a federal judge for blatantly unconstitutional, ordering federal agencies to halt any development of a potential CBDC, one of Trump's campaign promises to the crypto industry during his run for presidency. So when it comes to the CBDC, personally, I do not support an actual CBDC run by the government because, as we've talked about, they would be able to literally shut your money off. If they don't like you, if a new administration were to come into power and for any reason you were against them, they could literally censor you through cutting off your access to money if CBDCs ever became the reserve currency for the United States. Having a third party such as Ripple with their RLUSD will be able to prohibit that from happening. And also in big news, as we've been talking about, adoption is what we really want. BlackRock CEO wants SEC to rapidly approve tokenization of bonds and stocks. And what does this mean for us? Larry Fink, the CEO of the world's largest fund manager, BlackRock, has expressed his hope for the U.S. SEC to swiftly approve the tokenization of bonds and stocks. The open question is whether the shift towards tokenization traditional assets, RWA, real world assets we've been talking about a lot, can benefit cryptocurrencies, which sectors might flourish and which projects might face heightened competition. There's no doubt the 24-hour worldwide trading and transparency of blockchain technology bring advantages to assets such as bonds and stocks. Because if you do any trading right now in the stock market, you have to wait for the market to open. It's only open Monday through Friday. It's only open depending on where you live. I'm in the West Coast it's 6:30 a.m. until 1:30 p.m. After that, then the market is pre-market and post-market. So right now, you'll be able to trade stocks and bonds in the United States 24 hours if this is approved. Tokenizing bonds that produce stable yields could pose a challenge to stablecoins by providing a digital asset tied to real-world interest rates. This development would introduce new instruments into financial markets, competing for liquidity and user confidence as investors seek tangible return. Similarly, tokenized stocks like GameStop or AMC could function as on-chain assets with volatile price fluctuations backed by commodities in a manner reminiscent to meme coin. This evolution might affect retail trading platforms as investors gravitate towards regulated but still speculative stock tokens rather than purely speculative meme coin. By tokenizing real-world assets, direct ownership and pricing data can be embedded within the token's native structure, reducing the need for external oracles. This shift also affects blockchain data providers as on-chain assets inherently include their own data. But this could actually take longer than anticipated. Despite the benefits, tokenized securities must navigate regulatory hurdles such as KYC mandates, accredited investor restrictions, and security law compliant. Region-specific rules and listing limitations hamper accessibility, while partial on-chain data coverage still requires Oracle. Additionally, legal uncertainties and potential vulnerabilities in smart contracts can erode investor trust. As a result, many DeFi protocols are forced to impose stricter oversight, limiting the free flow nature typically associated with cryptocurrencies and slowing widespread adoption. But before we get too excited, one should consider BlackRock CEO Larry Fink's statements with caution, since the firm does hold a major interest in tokenizing real-world assets. Such changes could broaden the base of buyers for US-listed stocks and bonds, in which BlackRock is among the top investors. Moreover, the company might serve as an intermediary, handling custody or administrative functions. So personally, I think this is a huge positive thing for the stock market, because you will be able to trade it 24/7, unlike what you have right now. Also, in a great post by Stuart Alderati, so much positive news today, hard to pick my favorite, but this one from the fact sheet accompanying the executive order strikes the chord, doesn't it? President Trump will help make the United States the center of digital financial technology innovation by halting aggressive enforcement actions and regulations overreach that have stifled crypto innovation under previous administrations. So will we see the end of the XRP case, the Ripple versus the SEC? Will they just finally get it over with? Only time will tell. But this is very exciting moving forward. And in the comments section, it's only a matter of time before XRP lawsuit appeal is reversed soon enough. Hey, bull runners, are you feeling FOMO about this bull run without the right financial support? We're here to change that. We're not just about funding, we're about growing your business together. Whether you're investing in crypto, kicking off a new startup, managing your existing business, or looking to expand, we have personalized funding that meets your exact needs. Imagine starting your business or getting capital to invest $100,000 to $250,000 at 0% interest. That's not a dream, it's what we do. We've helped countless entrepreneurs like you with 0% interest funding without needing personal funds, income verification, or collateral. With just a 680 credit score, you qualify. We understand that your business can't wait, so take advantage of our quick funding approach. We look beyond the credit score with inclusive approval process that sees the big picture of your business or investment potential. Our flexible repayments are tailored to match your business cycles, ensuring you can manage repayments without strain. With access to our extensive lending network of over 5,000 options, we're committed to finding the perfect match for your business or investing needs. Plus, you'll have our dedicated team by your side, guiding you through every step of the funding journey. Whether it's buying crypto, hiring new employees, or launching a new product, we're committed to your success. Click the link to connect with our expert advisors and secure your business's future now.